Oh, I've took no health off him. Oh my god, he's dead. I can't even outrun him. How am I supposed to kill him? There's no way to outrun him. How am I supposed to defeat him? Wow. What am I supposed to do? What the hell's that? Hi guys, and welcome back to another Outriders video. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can defeat Moloch. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to avoid his attacks and a little bit of a strategy, so hopefully you don't have to drop down world tiers and obviously get the best possible loot that you can. And as you can tell by the intro, I did find it a little bit hard at first. I think I got it done on about the third or fourth try, so it didn't take me too long. But just before we do get into today's Outriders video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Outriders content. Also, all the footage that you can see in today's video was taken from my live stream over on Twitch, so if you are interested in catching any of these little hints, tips and tricks, or generally just want to watch some Outriders live, then a link will be down below in the description. And so will my Discord link as well. We've recently just passed the 100 members mark. The community's growing strong, so if you are interested in speaking to other like-minded Outriders, jump in the server and grab yourself a role. And with that being said, let's get into today's Outriders video. Now, as with every battle in Outriders, there is a strategy on how to defeat things. At first I was a bit blown away and a bit like, how the hell am I supposed to get past this, as you can see from obviously the intro. But as I say, after a few times and a few key strategic plays, it became all so easy. Now, his health pool is, quite high, so it's not a case of being able to blast him out the water within 5 minutes. And as with any boss battle, you don't want to just go running in, guns blazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few tips and obviously go through a few of his skills and abilities on what to look out for and how to avoid them. So firstly, just like any battle, and to be honest, if you're not doing this generally, then you're going to struggle even just being able to unlock certain parts of the map. But putting the right mods on your gear costs near to nothing in the form of leather. So always equip your higher rated gear and make sure you're obviously visiting Zahedi and putting on mods that obviously synergize with the abilities that you're using. That is one of the most key things that I could suggest throughout my playthrough so far. It costs around 88 or 106 leather per mod that you put onto a gear, and at this point you should have thousands of it, so make sure you're doing that. That's my first bit of advice. And secondly, you do need to keep a bit of a distance in this fight with Moloch. You can't go right up to him and start melee attacking him and things like that. So make sure you've got some type of mid to long range weapon. Assault rifles and SMGs are probably your best bet. Right, so let's take a look at some of his abilities. So one of the abilities that he casts quite a lot is called the Wandering Flame, and it's just a tornado of fire that moves around the map, and obviously what you've got to do here is just avoid them. Now, this isn't particularly hard. I think the most that appear on the map at one time is 2. I don't think I've seen more than that. And once you start getting used to obviously using the camera angle to see where they are, it kind of becomes like second nature, so you should be able to do that with no problem at all. Now, another skill that he uses is Flame Barrage. Now, this is easily avoided because you'll see the big blue circles come up on the floor. Either just keep away from them. If you're in them, obviously you can roll out the way of them. Again, if you're keeping a good distance and you're always moving, you shouldn't find it too hard to avoid these. Now, he does have more abilities, but 2 of the main ones that I struggled with are Fire Dash and Solar Blast, and they're both similar in what they do. So they basically charge up, and he shoots either himself with Fire Dash across towards you, or Solar Blast, which is just obviously a blast of fire in your direction. Now, the best way to counteract these, again, is just keeping an eye on him. As soon as it looks like it's about to obviously be casted, maybe when the bar's about 80 or 90%, make sure you're either rolling out the way or moving quite quickly left to right. It seems to cast before the bar fills, so make sure you're prepared for that. But again, once you get that nailed down, you should be good to go. Now, for as when you attack, when using your abilities, regardless of what obviously class that you've picked, you want to be casting your ability, causing the damage and running the hell out of there. Don't stay toe to toe with him. Hit him with your ability, run backwards, and then when you're avoiding all of his abilities that we've already talked about, you want to be gunning him down from range. But when you see the likes of Solar Blast and Fire Dash starting to be cast, make sure you stop shooting and concentrate on avoiding his attack. And yeah, it's a case of rinse and repeat those steps. So just to summarise, make sure you've got the mods on your gear that complement your skills that you're using. When you use your skills, make sure you obviously then retreat and get out of his path so you can assess the situation and see what abilities are coming. Shoot at a distance, and when you see him cast an ability like Solar Blast or Fire Dash, make sure you're concentrating on avoiding them, and before too long you will defeat Moloch. Now that is it for today's Outriders video. I hope it helps. If it does, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Outriders content. And as I say, there is a link in the description where you can catch all my live streams over on Twitch, and also links to all my other socials as well. And with that being said, take care.